Hi, I know I've already posted a welcome video, but this is the official week 1 video for the class. The class has been open for a week, but it doesn't really start until Monday the 22nd. Oh, there's my neighbor. So, I hope you're okay being in my video, Patty.
Okay.
And Ben. Are you okay, Ben? Anyway, I just wanted to introduce week 1. I hope you've had time to look over the course, but if you haven't, the course is set up and ready to go. If you look down below, you'll see, first of all, a link to a video. I couldn't embed it like I did this one. It's just the way it worked. Long story, you don't want to hear it. And then below that, you'll see the material for week 1, and below that, you'll see my welcome video, which is just as scintillating as this video. And then below that, you'll see my welcome message. So there's a lot of things to go over that are just welcoming. If you have issues finding your way around the course, let me know. I'm changing the course around a little bit based on just what worked and what didn't work for students in the past. And so I'm going to weekly quizzes that are kind of low stakes rather than high stakes exams. And I think those will be helpful as well. Another neighbor driving by. It's a much more busy time than I thought it would be. But anyway, so I am changing things up. So you'll likely only see week 1 right now. You know, maybe going to the content, you'll see other weeks as I'm updating this stuff. But week 1 is pretty close to the way most weeks will go, except that we won't have an introductory posting every week. So postings will be due on Thursday every week. In addition, about week 5, there'll be a written assignment. I think week 10 there's a written assignment, and the last week, week 11, there's a written assignment. And those, again, are give you a chance to really think about the material and say something about it rather than just answering quiz questions or discussing it. All right? Anyway, I hope you have a good week. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, the government shutdown. Can I say something about the government shutdown? I know this video is going long, and I apologize for that. But right now, what's happening is Congress has to allow the federal government to spend money, and that's part of its duty. And they're at a standoff in terms of doing that, and so the government's basically run out of money. And you know, they have provisions for certain services, like, you know, it's not like, hey, come on in, we don't have an army now because nobody's getting paid. You know, things like that are being taken care of, but a lot of the federal government is shutting down. Part of this is an institutional thing, which is kind of interesting, because you say, well, if the Republicans control all branches of government, how can we be having a shutdown? Well, quite simply, in the Senate, because of certain rules, and we'll learn about them later, you have to get 60 votes to pass something. And since the Republicans do not have 60 senators, they have to work with Democrats in the Senate. And so that's made things a little bit difficult. I'm hoping that by the time you watch this video, they've solved the problem. And usually what they do is they do something called a continuing resolution, which just kicks the can down the road and says, well, we'll fund the government for, you know, a few days or a few weeks, and then maybe we'll get it settled until the next one, and hopefully there won't be a crisis after that. But it's an interesting situation. If you have questions about that, we do have a current events posting thing. And I do want to say that this week we're going to learn a lot about ideology and why people think different things, and be respectful of other people's opinions. And I know there's some nasty stuff out on the internet, and unfortunately even our politicians say nasty things about each other. But let's respect each other and respect different opinions when we talk about these things. Okay? Have a great week.